It's rude to keep a lady waiting, especially when she's made such an effort. Maybe you're in the wrong place.
Maybe we both are. Shouldn't you be managing the SU bar?
No, it's my day off. I like to help my dad out occasionally. You got a problem with that, have you?
Yes, it's a conflict of interests.
It's an opportunity to build my managerial experience and develop my transferable skills, which would help me in the SU bar.
I have been waiting here for ages.
Something important came up.
More important than meeting me?
I'm sorry.
I don't know how many bars I have sat in, nursing a drink, just waiting for you to show up.
Well, at least I'm living down to your expectations.
You are unbelievable.
Look, can we start again? I'll get us a bottle of bubbly and help the bar food go down.
A bottle of sparkling water, 2 glasses. You didn't think this was a date, did you? It's a business meeting. Right, so there are clear guidelines for businesses providing student placements. Am I boring you?
Not possible.
Right, well I know there's a lot of red tape.
Running a business isn't just about the small print.
No, it's about cooking the books, bending the rules, dodging the tax man, isn't
I was thinking more down the lines of creating the right atmosphere, a fun place for staff and clients.
It's a salon, not a nightclub.
It could be a funeral parlour for all I care, as long as it makes money and I have a laugh along the way.
My philosophy exactly. Sorry I couldn't help overhearing. Name's Darren Osborne. I'm a local entrepreneur.
Sean Kennedy. I'm opening a salon in the village, but then you've probably heard that too.
Right, so you're going to be taking on students?
Beauty therapy undergraduates. Isn't that right, Miss Summers?
Well, you should be all right. So ones doing the proper degrees, they get a bit mouthy.
Do you mind?
Well, I work with students at the SU bar, so if you need any advice, you know
I'll know where to find you.
Cheers.
Look, if you're not serious about working with the college, you're best off opting out now.
The arrangement suits me perfectly.
I don't mix business with pleasure.
Because you don't have any pleasure, do you? I mean, I bet since you arrived here, you haven't had a proper relationship, or even an improper one.
We were talking about the salon. So, how are the renovations going?
You mean when will they be finished?
Well, it'll give me an idea of possible start dates for the students.
Or a possible finish date for me?
Well, there'd be no reason for you to stay here once the salon's up and running, would there?
Well, unless I decided I liked the scenery. I mean, who knows? It might be time for me to settle down. And Hollyoaks might be just the right place.
So, what's the salon going to be called?
Haven't decided.
You've picked out basin things, and you haven't decided on something as important as the name.
Louise, in honour of my lovely wife.
Rubbish.
Look, why don't we just cut to the chase?
Which is?
Me and you.
No thanks.
Okay, just you and your non-existent private life.
Well, I've always preferred quality, not quantity.
Me too, if the right girl came along.
Don't look in my direction.
You are my wife.
Yeah, in name only. There is nothing between us but a little bit of history and a piece of paper saying we're married.
How do they go again? I do solemnly declare to forsake all others till death do us part.
Wedding vows.
Nice to see you've been taken out so seriously.
Here we go. Sangria on the house. Bebé con gusto. Now, the thing about students is they're always after something for nothing. So the way I deal with them...
I think I can handle a bunch of undergraduates.
Oh, sure you can. Where are you from anyway?
That really needs sugar.
I've already put sugar in it.
More sugar, please.
Okay, I'll be back in a second.
What's all that about?
He just wants me to enjoy my drink.
I can speak Spanish.
Darren used to make me these when we were in this bar in Magaluf.
You knew each other back in Spain?
Yeah, he's how I ended up back here.
In hip, happening Hollyoaks.
Well, it has its attractions.
Mr. Bumfler? Not your type.
Oh, what's wrong? Are you jealous?
Just flattered you were trying so hard to make me jealous.
Why would I do that?
Because you're mad about me.
He's dead.
After everything that's happened between us, it's good we're friends.
I wouldn't go that far, Sean.
Well, I never thought I'd be one of those blokes who could be mates with his exes.
Men and women can never be friends because sex always gets in the way. How many times did I hear you say that?
Well, it's not going to happen with us. From now on, we're strictly platonic.
Oh, I get it. Reverse psychology. You tell me what you think I want to hear, and hey presto, I end up falling into bed with you.
I say what I think, and you try to twist it.
Sean, when you first came back, we ended up having sex in my office. Are you telling me you didn't expect a repeat?
Maybe that was a big mistake.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we agree on something.
always a first time for everything. You, rushing after the damsel in distress.
You shouldn't sleep on an argument.
We let days go past without speaking.
Not anymore. Things are different now.
Really? Well, then why don't they feel any different? Sean, you couldn't even be bothered to turn up on time.
I was early. I wasn't sure you'd turn up, but you did.
What, and then you just took a stroll around the block?
I wanted to give you the opportunity to walk away, but it felt like the longer you stayed, the more you cared, and I wanted you to care. We've got to stop trying to hurt each other.
I want to believe you, but...
How do you know I'm not trying to string you along? You'll have to go with your instincts on that one.
Come back to mine.
Not a good idea. I meant it before. We fall into bed. We fall back into all the bad old habits.
So, what, you're knocking me back?
We're great at making up. It's the stuff that comes before we have to work on.
Are you serious?
I don't want us to mess up again. So let's take it slowly. One step at a time.